so coconuts are so good, right? I just picked this one up at the market and they've already chopped the top off. And it was like an instant gratification for me because I really wanted to get some coconut water in. I didn't want to deal with cutting it open and all that. And it's so much better to get it from the fresh coconut than any canned coconut that's out there. Everybody knows that canned coconut is like sweeping the nation as the best electrolyte, best fluids. It's, you know, surpassing Coca-Cola's in its mass production. It's at Walmart even. But be careful, because if it's sitting on a shelf for a long time, who knows? This is the way to have it, right? It's actually sweeter. It tastes better than anything you can imagine. I have to drink this down because what I'm going to show you what to do with it afterwards is, a lot of people say, you know, what do you do with the coconut meat? Besides the obvious, which is scoop it out and eat it right there, which is delicious. You can also make it into cakes and pies and all these wonderful smoothies. I mean, there's so much that you can do with it. But one of the most favorite things that we have going on in my house is I scoop it out and I turn it into coconut candy. And I made some yesterday. I want to show you it. It's all done. This is the coconut candy. It's basically the meat that I rolled in a coconut palm sugar and placed on the dehydrator tray overnight. And now I have, it's like a fruit leather, a coconut fruit leather. Check this out. It's so good. It condenses the sugars and sweetness. You don't have to add any coconut palm sugar, but I like it. I put a little coating on this one. I would put a heavier coating on this one. And this is really sweet, so of course my kids are going to love this one more. And that tastes like candy. This one's really candy-ish. Alright, so how do we make it? Coconut candy. Very simple. Only on my membership page, I have to tell you. What do I say? It's real food, real time, real people, a real kitchen, and a real mess. That's what it is. But now I have to drink this down. Give me a second. Oh my God. So refreshing, so delicious. Okay, so since this one's already open for us, I'm going to go in and take out the top here. I'm using a little paring knife. Of course, he falls right in, doesn't he? Oh, this is a nice one too. This is a nice one because see how thick the coconut is? You're going to get a nice thick candy out of it. As opposed to, sometimes you get these and they're very thin and slimy. I would just, if it's thin and slimy, I would just scoop it up and put it in your mouth because it's so young and delicious and there's really not enough meat to make anything out of. Okay, now I could open this up some more, but I have this little trick. I was showing you this thin spatula before. This is great for Vitamix. If this works properly, you can get in, can you see this? Get into the bottom of your coconut, right in here. You want to get into the wall there. And because this spatula is so flexible, it's going to be able to go around the edges and flex into the circular motion and create some pieces for me. Let's see. And I don't have to make it perfect and pretty. It's a lot better than ruining a knife. Got a nice piece there. Now, if the mouth of your coconut is not this open, you can always just cut it open with a big cleaver in half. And I think if you look at my video on how to crack a coconut on Diana Stobo Live YouTube, you'll see how to do that. I think I cracked one in there. I know I cracked one in some of my videos. Look at that, it's just pulling it right out. That's sweet. So I have this new company that has called Body Ecology Diet. I think it's called Body Ecology Coconut, that has the most amazing frozen coconut meat and coconut water. So I don't wrestle coconuts like I used to. Unfortunately, it's kind of pricey because of the amount of labor involved. So if you're lucky enough to be able to find it, I would try it out. All right. I feel like I'm almost there, and yet I still see coconut. Call my name. There we go. Okay. Come on out. Come on, little kitties. There we go. Okay. So here's the coconut. Now, there's this little brown stuff on the coconut is perfectly fine. It tastes fine. The only thing is the texture. It's just probably just a little bit cardboardy. So you can cut it off or not, no big deal. The beauty about buying it frozen with that body ecology stuff is they've already done that for you. Again, the lazy way to do it, sign me up. All right, cutting these little pieces off. I wouldn't get too into making it perfect because it really doesn't make a difference. There was some debate once on how many nutrients are in that brown stuff. I can't remember what it was. I probably should look that up for you and find out if it's got more nutrients. I know that the pith of the oranges and the citrus do, so why not the coconut, huh? It's a wonderful thing about nature. It's so imperfect, and we won't even know until we know what's good for us and what's not. Our bodies will tell us. Okay, I think we got enough coconut. Now, talk about lazy. The ones I made yesterday, I didn't even cut up, but generally what I do, which is a lot more fun, is I make strips. So, there you go. There's a strip. You've probably seen enough raw food recipes out there that a lot of people make these into noodles, and this becomes like their pad thai noodle. You just eat it like that, cut it real thin, or you can make coconut candy with me. So I'm just going to put it in a bowl. Oops. There we go. The only reason to make it uniform is that they all dehydrate at the same pace. Other than that, it's just for pure looks. I'm going to do it randomly just because I like some to be soft and some to be a little chewier. Alright, so simple. This is a coconut palm sugar. You'll see it at every health food store now. It's the hottest thing. It comes in a liquid form, also comes in a powder form. Evaporated coconut palm sugar. I'm just going to put some on top. Okay, toss it around a little bit. It's going to kind of liquefy as soon as it meshes a little bit with the coconut. To give it a second. Right now it looks like little speckles. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm perfectly okay with the speckles. You guys are? I think once they get into the dehydrator and it heats up a little bit, it'll start to melt. All right. That's it. What's really nice about this is when they're dehydrated, you put them in a little baggie, take them on an airplane ride with you, stick them in your car, whenever you're needing a little pick-me-up, a little energy boost, something to snack on. Nothing is better than having some coconut candy or any kind of dehydrated fruits with you. But this is one of my favorites. There we go. I'm going to stick that in the dehydrator. It's around noon right now. I'm going to take them out tomorrow morning and they should be ready to go. So I hope you enjoy this one. Remember, this is the real kitchen with real people, real food, and real time. That's how long it takes to do coconut candy. See you next time.